We went to a motel. For some of you youngsters in the room, let me explain a motel. There's a neon sign that says vacancy, and it includes HBO and ESPN. We got room number 3. We walked in, there was coffee in the coffee pot. My wife said, "That's disgusting." And I said, "Oh my God, they made us coffee." My wife went in the bathroom. There was one hand towel, one washcloth. She said, "There's only a hand towel and a washcloth." I called the front desk. Kid said, I love this kid. He goes, "Dude," he goes, "please don't be offended." He goes, "But people are stealing that stuff. We got no budget for linens." He said, "What we do is we just wash them all up, divide them all up." He said, "You say you got 2 items?" I said, "I got a washcloth and a hand towel." He said, "Better in room 4. Thank God you're in room 3. My wife said, "What did the guy at the front desk say?" I said, "He said they're gone green." Some of you will get that later. Then I got into bed and I looked over, and I shouldn't have done it, but I saw that little machine there. It only cost 50 cents. I'm going to throw that 50 cents in there and get us, blah, 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 blah. You know, that bed's all vibrating. I can't get it. I broke the switch off the machine. Broke it off. She said, "Turn it off." I said, "I can't get it." She said, "Turn it off." I dove under a bed that hadn't been cleaned for 43 years. I came out, I looked like a coal miner. And I went to take a shower. She said, "Don't you go shower." And she said, "We only got a washcloth and a hand towel." Got up the next morning and went into the shower. This is classic. I'm looking for this. I find the soap. It is the size of a chiclet. I mean a chiclet. I unwrapped that thing and I'm in there like this and like this. I finally got out of that shower. And I thought I'd be a gentleman, man. I dried on the washcloth. Basically, I was doing this. I'm out there this. She got in the shower. She's hollering at me, "Where's the soap?" I said, "It's in there somewhere. It's really little." She couldn't find it. I'm going to tell you why. Because when I went to put my shirt on, it was under my right armpit. It's about the size at that point of a Tic Tac. We're going down towards the convention center. She held my hand and then she said, "I'm sorry." I said, "For what, babe?" She said, "I'm sorry." I could tell she was very upset and emotional. She said, "Ever since we got here, nothing's gone right." She said, "I've been in audiences where you've said, 'Stop saying it is what it is.'" She said, "I just wish I could stand up someday and tell them how you make it. You made it fun. You didn't even worry about it." She said, "You dried on a washcloth." She said, "You're in there, everything we did has been fun." And then I said to her, "Remember the Sheraton." And when I said, "Remember the Sheraton," she teared up. Because when I first met her and our first time we had ever, after we were married, stayed together in a hotel, it was going to be her first time ever hearing me speak. Atlantic City, New Jersey at the convention center. We needed some extra shampoo, and I walked out to a housekeeper and I said, "Ma'am, would you be able to get me an extra shampoo?" And she grabbed her hip, and an elderly housekeeper bent down, grabbing her hip, got a shampoo out, and gingerly stood back up and handed it to me and smiled. She said, "You need anything else?" I says, "No." I said, "Thank you." I said, "Everything okay?" She said, "Oh, this." She said, "I had a hip replacement 9 months ago." She said, "Still get a little twinge here and there." But she said, "One thing I've learned in life, I'm just too blessed to be stressed. I'm too blessed to be stressed." I walked into the room and I sat down as I did this morning here on the 15th floor of this hotel. I sat down and I wrote a note to the housekeeper. I'm assuming by now she may have even read it. And then I put a $10 bill underneath the note, but I always position the note in the $10 bill on top of all of the linens that I roll up and stick on the counter. When my wife watched me do it, she said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm ashamed of myself." I said, "When have I ever thrown a washcloth, a hand towel, or a bath towel on our bathroom floor with the expectations that you would pick it up?" I said, "From now on, I'm going to live by this, and I'd like you to live by this." You see, people say all the time, integrity is what you do when no one's watching. Making a difference is what you do when no one's watching that you don't have to do. Those are the things that make a difference. Those are the things that are the difference. You see, for me, every time I wake up, I don't consciously but I do this. I ask myself in certain situations. You know, Tony Dungy, a great coach in the NFL, said it better than I could when he said, my father used to say this, before you say anything or do anything, ask yourself, is what I'm going to say or what I'm going to do going to improve the situation? If it doesn't, don't say it, don't do it.